Welcome to Cineverse. In this video, I've gathered 15 amazing science fiction films, some popular, some underrated, that will take you on a journey beyond imagination. Buckle up, because we're diving straight into the world of science fiction. 15. Vesper. Enter Vesper, a 13-year-old girl with brains, courage, and some serious biohacking skills. Living with her father in this dangerous environment, she's forced to rely on her wits and strength to survive day by day. But Vesper isn't just surviving. She's fighting for the future, figuring out how to adapt and outsmart a world that's falling apart. The film combines breathtaking visuals, inventive world-building, and a gripping story of resilience and ingenuity. If you love stories about young heroes facing impossible odds with intelligence and heart, Vesper is definitely a must-watch. 14. Synchronic. This mind-bending thriller follows Steve and Dennis, two longtime best friends and paramedics in New Orleans, who are suddenly faced with a series of bizarre and gruesome accidents. At first, they think it's just a new street drug causing chaos. But when Dennis's oldest daughter goes missing, Steve uncovers a terrifying truth about this psychedelic substance, one that challenges everything he thought he knew about reality, and even the flow of time itself. With jaw-dropping visuals and a gripping storyline, Synchronic blends intense action, suspense, and a mind-twisting sci-fi concept. If you're a fan of thrillers that make you question reality while keeping your heart racing, this film is a must-watch. 13. Chappie. Set in the near future, the streets are patrolled by mechanized police, keeping order, but the people are starting to fight back. When one police droid is stolen and reprogrammed, something extraordinary happens. He becomes Chappie, a robot who can think and feel for himself. But his newfound consciousness also makes him a target, as the authorities see him as a threat to mankind and societal order. With Charlton Copley bringing Chappie to life, the film blends action, humor, and philosophical questions about what it really means to be alive. If you love thought-provoking sci-fi with a big heart, Chappie is definitely worth your time. 12. What Happened to Monday? Set in a dystopian future where overpopulation has forced strict one-child policies, we meet 7 identical sisters, each named after a day of the week. These resourceful siblings must live hidden from the government, sharing a single identity to survive. But when one of the sisters mysteriously disappears, the rest are thrust into a tense and dangerous investigation, facing both external threats and internal conflicts. With a gripping performance from Noomi Rapace, the film combines thrilling action, clever twists, and thought-provoking questions about identity, family, and survival. If you love high-stakes thrillers that keep you guessing, What Happened to Monday is a must-watch. 11. Oxygen. Directed by Alexandre Aja, this French survival thriller keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. The story follows a young woman who wakes up trapped in a cryogenic pod with no memory of who she is or how she got there. As the oxygen levels drop, every second becomes a desperate race against time. She has to piece together her memories and figure out a way to escape before it's too late. Melanie Laurent delivers a gripping performance that draws you into her panic, fear, and determination. If you love survival thrillers with tight pacing and high stakes, Oxygen will take your breath away, literally. 10. The Endless. This story follows two brothers who get a mysterious video message that nudges them back to the UFO death cult they once escaped over 10 years ago. Now, instead of running from their past, they decide to face it head-on. But what starts as a simple visit quickly spirals into something way bigger. Strange and unexplainable things begin happening around the camp, making them question everything they thought they knew. The tension, the mystery, and the sense of creeping dread build perfectly, and you can't help but get pulled in as the brothers race to uncover truths that seem almost impossible. 9. The Creator. From Gareth Edwards, the genius behind Rogue One and Godzilla, this epic sci-fi action thriller takes us into a future war between humans and AI. Meet Joshua, a tough ex-Special Forces agent haunted by the disappearance of his wife, who's recruited for a mission that could change everything. He's tasked with taking down the Creator, the mysterious mind behind advanced AI and a weapon capable of ending the war, and possibly all of humanity. But here's the twist. The weapon isn't just a machine. It's an AI in the form of a young child. The film combines intense action, emotional depth, and moral dilemmas that keep you hooked from start to finish. 8. The Assessment. Imagine a future where parenthood isn't a right. It's a privilege. The Assessment takes us into this chilling reality. Meet Mia and Arian, a successful couple living in a sleek, domed home, eager to start a family. But in this world, having a child isn't as simple as deciding to become parents. The government has strict control over reproduction, and to prove their fit, Mia and Arian must undergo a 7-day evaluation by Virginia, an assessor who moves in with them. What begins as a routine check quickly spirals into a psychological ordeal. With standout performances from Elizabeth Olsen, Himesh Patel, and Alicia Vikander, this film delves deep into themes of control, autonomy, and the human desire to create life. 7. Companion. Picture this. A weekend getaway at a remote lake house with friends. Sounds relaxing, right? Well, things take a sharp turn when one of the guests, Iris, reveals she's not exactly human. She's a companion robot, designed to be the perfect partner. As secrets unravel and tensions rise, Iris finds herself in a fight for survival, challenging the very nature of love and autonomy. With sharp dialogue, unexpected twists, and a fresh take on the sci-fi thriller genre, Companion keeps you on the edge of your seat. If you're into films that blend suspense, dark humor, and a touch of the uncanny, this one's for you. 6. Mickey 17. All right, let's talk about Mickey 17, a sci-fi film that's as mind-bending as it is darkly comedic. Directed by Bong Joon-ho, the mastermind behind Parasite, this film stars Robert Pattinson as Mickey Barnes, a man who volunteers for a space colonization mission to escape his mounting debts on Earth. But there's a catch. Mickey is an expendable. That means he's sent on the most dangerous, even suicidal tasks, and when he dies, he's cloned with his memories intact. Sounds wild, right? Things get even crazier when Mickey dies during a mission and is replaced by another clone, Mickey 18. Now, Mickey 17 has to figure out how to survive in a world where his very existence is disposable. With a stellar cast including Naomi Ackie, Steven Yeun, Toni Collette, and Mark Ruffalo, Mickey 17 blends sharp satire with thrilling sci-fi action. 5. Oblivion. Set in the year 2077, we follow Jack Harper, a dedicated security repairman working on a deserted and devastated Earth after a war with aliens. With just 2 weeks left on his mission, Jack is preparing to join other survivors on a distant colony. But everything changes when he rescues a mysterious woman from a downed spacecraft. Her arrival sets off a chain of events that challenges Jack's understanding of reality and thrusts him into an almost solo mission to protect humanity. With stunning visuals, a compelling storyline, and Tom Cruise delivering a strong performance, Oblivion blends sci-fi action with emotional depth. 4. The Substance. Ever wished you could turn back time? The Substance takes that fantasy to a whole new level. Elizabeth Sparkle, a once glamorous Hollywood star, finds herself discarded by the industry she once ruled. Enter The Substance, a mysterious black market drug that promises to regenerate a younger, more perfect version of herself. But when Elizabeth injects it, the result isn't just a rejuvenated body, it's Sue, a younger clone who emerges from her back. The twist? They share a life, 1 week for Elizabeth, the next for Sue. What begins as a dream come true quickly spirals into a nightmare of identity, obsession, and horror. With Demi Moore delivering a career-defining performance and Margaret Qualley embodying youthful perfection, The Substance is a grotesque yet poignant exploration of society's obsession with beauty and youth. If you're into films that are as thought-provoking as they are visually stunning, this one's for you. 3. Arrival. When gigantic alien spaceships suddenly appear in 12 locations around the world, humanity teeters on the edge of panic and potential war. Linguistics professor Louise Banks, played by Amy Adams, is called in to lead an elite team tasked with the impossible: communicate with beings from another world. As tensions rise and time runs out, Louise must unravel the aliens' complex language to prevent global catastrophe. The film beautifully blends suspense, emotion, and thought-provoking questions about communication, time, and understanding. If you love intelligent sci-fi that makes you feel and think at the same time, Arrival is an absolute must-watch. 2. Ready Player One. Set in 2045, the world is a challenging place, but an incredible virtual reality universe called the OASIS offers escape and endless adventure. When the creator of this digital world promises his massive fortune to whoever finds a hidden Easter egg, a high-stakes treasure hunt begins. Young Wade Watts dives headfirst into this reality-bending journey, facing challenges, rival players, and mind-blowing puzzles. The film is packed with stunning visuals, nostalgic references, and a thrilling adventure that keeps you hooked from start to finish. If you love fast-paced, imaginative sci-fi adventures full of action and clever twists, Ready Player One is an absolute must-watch. 1. Edge of Tomorrow. Earth is under attack by nearly invincible aliens, and no military force seems capable of stopping them. Enter Major William Cage, played by Tom Cruise, a soldier who's never seen combat, but is thrust into a suicide mission. After dying within moments, Cage finds himself trapped in a time loop, reliving the same brutal battle and his death over and over. But there's a twist. Each time he repeats the loop, his fighting skills improve, and with the help of the fierce warrior Rita, played by Emily Blunt, they edge closer to defeating the alien menace. Packed with thrilling action, clever humor, and a unique time loop twist, Edge of Tomorrow is a must-watch for sci-fi action fans. And that's it. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Cineverse, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more movie lists and recommendations.